A good mentor of mine once gave me one of the best pieces of advice that I've ever had as a manager. And this came about as I was whinging about my team members not being up to scratch. They're making mistakes, their work was sloppy, and they were just not up to the standard that was required. So he sat me down and gave me this pearl of wisdom that I'm going to share with you today. And here it is. You have to inspect what you expect. And I'll say that again. You have to inspect what you expect. What does this mean? Look, it comes in two phases. So the first phase is you set the expectations. So you sit your team members down, whoever it is that you are delegating to, and you set the clear expectations. Let's keep this really simple. A clean office. So you set the expectations of a clear desk policy, resources being put away, bins being emptied, maybe it is swept and mopped. And you ensure understanding by asking the questions. And then the second part is you have to then inspect it. It's all too easy when things are going well, we don't do this, but that leads to problems further down the track. Or when we're being busy, we just don't have time to do it. But what you're doing by inspecting it, you're ensuring that people are doing the work. You're actually following people up. So you're going to come in early one day. You're going to inspect people's desks. You're going to make sure the bins are empty, that the resources are being put away, that everything's being swept and mopped. It sounds really simple. It's not the same as micromanagement, but you are keeping people to account. So if they are not keeping the standards, then you're going to sit them down and just ensure that those standards will be met. Like I said, when things get busy, or when business is going well, we tend to just sweep it under the carpet, but then we start moaning about our team members not being up to scratch, making mistakes and things like that. So what you're doing by completing this cycle is you're ensuring that it's clear direction. You're ensuring that healthy communication is happening. You're checking understanding. The employees are going to be more motivated because they don't know when you might inspect their work. So this is really important for two factors, right? So when you use this approach, maybe it's people that you never worked with before. You're a new manager, new leader, you've just been brought in. You have no trust in the bank. You don't know what people's work styles are. So you're going to make sure that you inspect. You set the expectations, maybe it's working from home, and then you're going to inspect to make sure that things are happening. And then the second time is maybe you're going to delegate a new task or a project to someone who has got no experience in that area. So you're going to set the expectations and then you're going to check in on how it's actually going. And it's really important, not check up, you're going to check in by asking questions. Hey, how's it going? What's going on here? How are you progressing with this project? What are any challenges, issues, or concerns that you're having? Like I said, it's not the same as micromanagement. Micromanagement, you're standing over them, pretty much doing the work for them. And this one, you're going to set back and you are going to actually inspect rather than get in their face. So have a look over your next couple of weeks. If you are having trouble with your team members not being up to scratch, then set the expectations and inspect the work is being done up to the right standard. Okay, so you have to inspect what you expect.